So you might be thinking, they've never had a baby before. Is this gonna work?
And the answer to that question is, we have no idea.
At all.
Do you plan to modify the tiny home to fit the new baby, or is a bigger tiny house in future plans?
And maybe he's telling us we need to move out the tiny house. Except I don't think so, because I really want to try it with a baby. But who knows?
So let me get this straight. There's almost 50,000 of us here. 50,000. And nobody thought to tell us what we were getting ourselves into? Having a baby in a tiny house? Wait, what? What is it? I think they said they did try to tell us?
Check the comments?
Check the comments. Hold on. Oh. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Marek, and I'm here with my beautiful wife.
Kothney-Issa.
And over there, it's a good day because we got a sleeping baby.
Yes.
It's a nice day out. We got the window open. Zalayah is getting some rest. She's chilling.
She's asleep. She's been slumped. I'm like, wait, she's still asleep?
We figured if there was ever an opportunity to shoot a video, this was the opportunity.
Yep. So today we're going to be telling y'all about how we handle living in a tiny home with a brand new baby.
Yes, the realities of life in 200 square feet with a newborn. And it's an adjustment, let me tell you.
It is an adjustment. And we want to talk about like our routines and whatnot, but the honest to God truth is we don't currently have a routine. At least not a solid, like, you know, set routine.
Work in progress.
We're learning. She's only a month old. Actually, a month old today. So yeah, today's Wednesday, by the way. So we are just learning as we go. We're getting there slowly but surely. Yeah.
It's kind of threefold is the way I think about it. We're learning how to live with a newborn, period. We're learning how to live in a small space with a newborn. And then the third thing is we're kind of on a different routine right now while I'm out of work. I took 6 weeks off, but once I go back, our routine will kind of even change again. Yeah. So it's a constant evolving process, and we're figuring it out little by little.
Yes. So initially coming home with a newborn was quite the task. We've been sleeping on our couch, and you know, we open it up and put our topper on there, and it kind of takes the whole space of the like living room. We kind of joked actually that the bathroom over there was my side of the house, and then the kitchen over here was his side of the house. And he was doing everything in the kitchen, cooking breakfast, like cleaning dishes, like everything. At one point I came over here, I don't know, to maybe get some water or fill up a bottle or something, and I was like, what is this dish doing here? He was like, your mama sent that over, and I literally had not seen it enter or anything in the house, so it was kind of crazy.
We got this couch well in advance, knowing that we would have to have some flexibility with how we slept in this small space once the baby got here.
That's been the biggest change, in my opinion, with living in a house. You would think that living in a tiny house, you don't need to baby wear because your baby can be right there and you can do whatever you want and still be able to see them. But for me, I've actually found that baby wearing is a lot easier, especially in the day when she's awake. And I don't have to worry about stopping in the middle of my task to like tend to her. If she's crying, I could literally just, you know, soothe her and rock a little bit and she's fine. So most of the time she's either hanging out on me or dad, or I'm baby wearing her with the mopey wrap. So
something else that we've noticed so far is mom is a light sleeper, dad's a heavy sleeper, which we kind of already knew.
Yeah.
but it's actually more helpful for her to sleep better when I stay awake. So a lot of nights I'll try to stay up until like 5 or 6 in the morning, just so that she can get like a deeper sleep in between those breastfeedings. Just doing something to kind of stay awake and alert and keeping an eye on Zalayah while mom tries to get some shut-eye.
Perfect.
I think one of the biggest things I've learned about this whole process is basically organization. Like whatever you use on the regular, on the daily basis, those things come front and center and other things get tucked away. It just makes it a little bit easier to get to the things that we need every day. So it's really just been like this shuffle of what do you use, what are your routines, what do you actually need on the daily basis, and everything else when you need it. You know, we'll spend a day where we'll like pull everything out of storage and kind of go through what we need and move stuff around. It's just that process on a much bigger scale. It has been the key and the trick to kind of making it all work.
Yes.
So she got her first bath the other night. We had to wait until the umbilical stump fell off.
And was completely healed. And so once we felt comfortable, then we decided to give her a bath, and it was so much fun.
She wanted to hate it, but she actually liked it.
Oh
She
my
kind of was like
gosh.
going in like ready to fuss, and then she was just like,
She was like, oh, this is kind of nice. Like, I'm chilling in here.
this is all right.
Yeah. It was the cutest thing ever. So.
Ooh, she kind of like it.
Ooh, mama. Oh, mama. You like a bath, mama? You like a bath, mama? Oh my gosh, our first bath. I gotta take a picture.
Oh my God.
Where's my phone? Oh my, look at my baby. Ah! Now that she's getting a little bit older and she's like starting to, a little bit older, a month, and she's starting to like, you know, kind of like have better control of things, and she's progressing along. You know, they talk about how you're supposed to like solidify a routine as early as possible, so we'll start to incorporate that and maybe try to read her a book to go to bed at night. But what
so far, every time we try to read her a book, she starts crying. All right.
She is not here for it.
She said, I don't gotta go to school till I'm 5. Y'all reading books for?
No, she gonna like it, okay, trust. But right now, the one thing that is like solid is like change her diaper, get her into her 90s, and then like putting her down. So she is getting a routine, but it will be a little bit more elaborate when she lets us read to her.
Yeah. She's a sweet girl. She definitely has her own little personality. She has things she likes and doesn't like
her
already.
Little facial expressions, I literally cannot. Remember yesterday, or was that today? Whenever you were like, here you go, and she was like frowning. And then
oh, yeah. She was looking at Kothney-Issa funny. Like with a weird grin. I was like, dang, look at the way she's looking at you. And then as soon as she turned her head to look, she started smiling. Like,
I was like, oh my God, because that was the first awake smile we got. Like normally when she smiles, she's like sleeping. And so she was like scowling at me, and I was like, I turned around, she gave a look. It was the quickest little smile, but it was still a smile. And I was just like, ah. She is so cute. I literally could spend all day looking at her.
that's all we do.
Yep, literally. Oh gosh.